Let me tell you something. God says when they seem not to be a way, He will make a way. I wasn't raised in church. When it comes Sunday morning, I didn't know the difference between Sunday or Monday. Work or what you had to do. It didn't make no difference. Didn't know what it was like to go to church. Let me tell you something, kids. I don't know nobody's situation here today. Just because your parents don't go to church, just because that you ain't been taught not to say bad words, if you ain't been taught not to use drugs, if your mom and dad use drugs, your mom, your dad's an alcoholic, that don't count you out. No sirree, that don't count you out. There's hope. There's hope, my friend. There's hope, kids. You listen to me. There's hope out there. The statistics shows if you bring your kids up, they're going to follow in their tracks. But there's always that one right there that breaks that partition wall out, and someone will come through. Someone will come through. You say, well, look at yourself. You ain't nothing. I ain't nothing, but I can tell you what I am. I'm a child of a God and proud of it. I'm born again and I'm on my way to heaven. And friend, to me, that is special. That is special. And a kid, if you're these little ones stood up here, and I never was no more proud in my life to sit here, these kids talk about being saved, how they got saved, stand behind a mic in front of people and sing the praises of God. You know, you're going to pay for that, kids. There's going to be people make fun of you. There's going to be people say, well, look at you on TV. I mean, they made fun of Jesus. They made fun of Him. They run Him in the ground. You keep your heads up. You keep your eyes on God because He's got the answer for you. He's got all the answers for you. You keep on your knees praying for that mom, praying for that dad, and you'll see them walk the aisle. The saddest thing is today is the way it is, the parents supposed to lead the kids to the church house. They're supposed to be the responsibility to get up on Sunday morning and say, hey, get ready, we're going to church. Yeah. Today, the kids are leading the parents. They're leading the parents through help programs like this First Priority. Now, I thought about this message. I said, well, this may, cause a lot of conflict. It may cause us to take this out of the schools. I don't know. But I hope and pray, friend, that the demons can go the other way because there's more power in God. The Bible tells me, greater is He that's in me than He's in the world. We got to get up here and we got to preach the truth. We got to tell people there's a hell to shun. We got to tell them that there's a heaven to look forward to today. And I want to tell you, no matter what comes forward, they can say they took prayer out of schools all they want to. But listen, I'll tell you who took the prayer out of school. It's nobody except the parent and the young student. There's no way they can take prayer out of school. Yeah, you listen to me out there. If there's some of you out there as an atheist or somebody don't believe in God, you say there ain't no prayer in school. I got news for you tonight. They are prayer in school. Because long as they are a Christian, a child, boy, a girl, teacher, they cannot take prayer out of school. They just think they can. That's right. The Bible tells us to find you a closet and pray in secret. Yeah. And as long as you're a Christian, you can pray. There's nobody can take your mind. There's nobody can get in your mind and tell you what you can do, what you can't. Amen. You got prayer, and there will never be prayer out of school. As long as there's a Christian in school, they will never be prayer out of school. Right. Don't care what kind of laws passed or what, there will always be prayer in our schoolhouses. Always. Parents. Now, this may not make a big difference in you, and you may not get up and say, well, I'm going to church on Sunday. But I want to tell you, it's going to come back to haunt you someday. Yeah. I told a guy one time, I said, how are you going to live for yourself? Your kids' age of accountability and they need to be saved.
Bless him, Lord.
How are you going to live with yourself? Not take them to church, give them an opportunity at every chance you can to be saved. How are you going to live with yourself and you get a call and says we've had a bad wreck or something happened and your kid ain't made it. Knowing that you ain't took them to church.
Yeah.
Knowing that you ain't told them about the Lord. How you going to live for yourself? Now, I believe that a preacher is more than a man that stands behind a pulpit and wears a suit and gets a bunch of money on Sunday. I believe he's a warning.
Yeah.
I believe he's a man that stands up to warn you.
That's right.
That there's trouble on the way.
Amen.
There's trouble. You get your kids in church, you tell them about the Lord, things don't happen the way it needs to be happen, you've done your best.
That's right.
You lay in the bed on Sunday morning, and you let your kids do the same. Oh, I send my kids to church. I put them on the bus.